I mean, everyone goes through life. You go through adversity. You just got to be able to respond, and just got to respond to that adversity every day.
Hey, C.J. Stroud got named the starting quarterback for the opener. Uh, how good has he looked from your vantage point? You've got a pretty good vantage point back
Right. I
in
mean,
preseason.
I can tell you this: all the guys who competed for that job could have started. I mean, every single one of them. Kyle, Jack, CJ. They're all great, great quarterbacks. All going to have great careers. But like I said, they're all great, and they all gave us problems and fits, and they can throw the ball. All three of them.
But C.J. specifically, what does he bring that reminds you of Justin?
I mean,
Just go ahead.
he's his own guy. I mean, CJ's his own guy. He's he leads in a different way. He's his own man, and he plays. He's got his own style, and you guys will see day one. What he brings to the table, and he won't disappoint. I know that.
He seems to be very. He seems to have great touch on the deep ball.
Yeah, he.
Give me some examples.
Yeah, I mean, he can throw the deep ball. I mean, like I said, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. So don't worry.
There goes the game plan.
Yep.
Bryson, what you guys seem to be shifting to
Thanks, man.
defense recent pieces, that kind of make you guys excited for more opportunities in the defense for all you guys?
I mean, yeah, we're all excited. We pushed, like I said earlier, we push one another, to go to depths we've never been to. So, you'll see like great guys all over the field at every position. So we'll be ready.
You've been in the room with Josh practically. What's different about him this year? It's like he's working on his communication and things like that. What do you see different?
I mean, he's a great communicator. He's forming into a great leader. He is a great leader. I mean, since I've been here, he's been nothing but a great leader. Like I said, when I first got here, Jordan Fuller was here, and I don't think there's a better leader than Jordan Fuller, that I've been around ever. So he's taught Josh, myself, everyone that's been around him how to be a better leader. So I'll forever be thankful to Jordan Fuller for that.
Do you think that you guys struggled a little bit last year trying to find the next Jordan as far as leadership goes?
I mean, we were young, like I said, like you kind of just said, we were young. I wouldn't say we struggled with it. I just think, this big dogs got to start barking more, So we're getting it. We're getting it. Yes, sir. I mean, lacrosse is lacrosse and football is football. I mean, you run a lot in lacrosse, but football is a different level. You got to be detailed. I mean, it's just a different level. So it's helped me in staying in shape, coming in shape. But to be honest, football is just a totally different game. Nah, no, we haven't talked about any lacrosse. I just want to show, that I'm a tough guy. I won't back down from anything. I'm not scared of anything. I just, I like busting my butt. I like just going and giving it my all, and I think, you guys will see that.
Aside from the difference in just experience for you guys in safety, how different is it the entire secondary to have the last year be somewhat normal with the change from Coach Hapley to Coach Combs and now Coach Combs to Matt Barnes kind of running the most of the secondary?
Right.
How different are things now as far as just confidence?
I mean, like you said, the COVID last year, I mean, that was really hard. I mean, we did the Zoom calls, but you all know meeting with one another in person, getting that chemistry, it makes a world of difference. And I think you'll see that difference, on the field this year. I mean, we're way closer than we've ever been as a unit.
What's the difference between Matt Barnes' coaching style and character? How do they work together, but how do they also?
They complement one another great. I mean, they're both really smart guys. I mean, you guys know that. I mean, their backgrounds, and just having those two guys coach our unit, coach myself, it's really a blessing. We're lucky to have both those guys.
Is there a noticeable difference in their styles that you pick up on?
I mean, they both can get fired up, but Coach Combs is a fired up guy. I mean, they're different and they're similar in a lot of ways. So I mean, like I said, they complement one another. Great.
Matt, in an interview with me earlier this year, called himself a football nerd.
Yeah.
Do you sense that?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, he's a genius. So just call it for what it is. I mean, he's very smart. I mean, Coach Combs is very smart. All the coaches we have are geniuses, and I mean, Coach Barnes. I mean, he's a really smart guy, and I really like playing for him.
Did he start recruiting you when you were there?
Yeah, I talked to him when I was at Maryland's. So when he kind of came over, it worked out great because I knew him before. So like I said, he's a great guy.
What do you see like for yourself this year, Bryson? What's your role in the secondary? How do you feel like you best fit?
I mean, whatever the team needs me to play. I mean, like I said, I mean, everyone's pushing one another. You know, if it's my number is called to go in there, I'll be ready. If it's someone else's number, they'll be ready, and we're just going to make each other better. So whatever the team needs me to do, I'll be ready to execute it. Thank you.
When you guys look back at the film last year, specifically Indiana Clemson out, what wasn't going right in the secondary you guys noticed that then you enhanced for this season?
I mean, it was just like I said. I mean, I'm not making any excuses here, but COVID year. I mean, we didn't have the meetings. We didn't have all this camp. I mean, the chemistry, just. I mean, it was there, but it's the chemistry can only go so far, and especially as a defense. I mean, you need to be on the same page at all times. And when you can't be meeting, you know, like we're meeting now, it made it tough. And it showed itself, but we'll be ready.
So it's as simple as, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of things you can touch on, but I mean, just that lack of a normal offseason, normal preseason, just had that big of a factor.
Yes, it did. I mean, it did. Communication-wise, yeah.
So this year, things feel more normal, obviously. Does it feel like this defense is back towards, I don't want to say necessarily number one in the country, but you guys have a pretty high standard, right?
High standard. I mean, we're at Ohio State. The standard's always as high as it can get. I mean, and we've been pushing each other to make sure we hit that standard, and I truly believe we will hit that standard.
Does it frustrate guys in the secondary when people like me ask about this, and you still got to a national championship? I mean, like, it was still a pretty high level that you were.
I mean, frustrating. No, it just shows what a great team we have. I mean, it just shows you why you come to Ohio State, and I mean, you learn, you live, and you learn, and I mean that's a beautiful thing about life. You know, stuff's going to happen. You learn from it, you rebound, you come back stronger.
Coach Day was saying you think there's
Last
a
set
lot
of
more
questions.
depth in the secondary this year than last year. How much more ready do you feel personally to contribute?
I mean, the team needs me to contribute. I will contribute. I mean, look, that depth has helped all of us as you know, defensive backs, just pushing each other, learning from one another. The depth has definitely made us all better players.
How much have you seen, you know, the rest of the room come along? How much have you seen young guys step up this offseason?
I mean, the young guys. I mean, everyone has grown, like mentally, spiritually, physically. I mean, this camp, you know, it's hard. I mean, you guys know that it's hard, and it really, you know, you come in and you're like, man, it's coming right around the corner. It's going to be hard, and you leave, and you know, you've grown. The amount of growth you made is crazy. So I mean, these young guys, we got like Jordan Hancock. I mean, all of them. I'm not going to name names because I'm sure I'll miss guys. I mean, they're tough kids, really tough kids, and I mean, they made the room fun. You know, a lot of character. It's a really good young group of guys.
How much has it helped you guys having a full off season with Coach Collins as D coordinator, whereas last year we didn't have that because of COVID?
Right. I mean, like I've said, you know, a few times now, that was tough. I mean, really tough. And now that we've had, you know, full camp, full off season, you know, been through the workouts together, you know, been in the dirt together, the grind together, you know, been communicating with each other every day, it's made a huge difference. Yep, no problem.